Yeah, what's up, guys? Good morning and welcome to an art day. You guys feeling all right? What's happening in the chat? Always takes a moment for the chat to catch up. Just kind of moving some windows around here and making room for the art stuff on my screen. I have some art requests. I think I'm gonna open up the art requests on in the store right now, so you can, so you can spend your Shinoda bucks on an art redemption today if you like. I'll do that for the next few minutes here. Let me just turn it on, and you guys can You can redeem. I probably won't hit everything today. I won't hit everything today. But if I see some good stuff, I will add it to my list of art redemptions and things to draw. Once again, I'm in Procreate. I didn't charge my iPad. So I'm hoping that that it works, that it doesn't run out of batteries at like some point during this stream. That would be a big bummer. Just checking things here. So yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't like just go dead in the minute. If it goes dead, we'll just like switch over to like something else. F in the chat? Why? Why F in the chat? Darko1313 said in the chat, how do you get the bucks? You get the bucks by watching the channel, by hanging out in the chat. You get bucks just by being here. You can get bucks by gambling. Wait, hold on. Is my gambling on right now? Let's take a look what's on at what's on here. Gambling is on, so you can push if you've got points already, you can do exclamation point gamble. The 8-ball is still on and dueling is still on. So FYI, those things are still on in the chat. Please, no dueling. Sorry, Alexa. We are dueling. Chat's in slow mode anyway. You can't. Oh, you're trying to duel me? Bam. Mike Shinoda won the duel versus Dom Shinoda. I've got 50 points now. I've got a lot of points. I never spend my points. That'd be funny if I just like gave myself points and then spent them in the store and just like redeemed and only took my own redemptions. I don't cheat. It's completely random. I can't cheat. You can't cheat the duel. Somebody asked, with all the DMCA stuff happening, are the Drop Frames albums safe to stream on? So I tried to get them safe to stream, but it apparently, for whatever reason, it's not possible. The main thing being, well, it's complicated. I can't even, like, even if I play the Drop Frame stuff, I risk it being muted on the video on demand, even in my own channel. So crazy. Whatever though, you know, if it gets muted, it gets muted. At the end of the day, you can watch if you watch it. If you see a video on Twitch, on my channel on Twitch, and you go, oh, I want to watch that whole thing, but some of it's muted, then just go watch the YouTube video. It's not muted on YouTube. So there you go. Because YouTube pays for the licenses to be able to do that with music. And Twitch does not pay those, because Twitch, their position is that they don't, that's not what they, it's a legal thing. If you're that kind of, platform, if you're a streaming platform, you don't need the same kind of licenses that a video on demand platform is. Whatever. I'm not going to get into it. It's too complicated. So I'm going to draw some things. Oh, I did a really good interview this morning. I thought it was really good. With, what's dude's name? Strombo? Let me just double check that we get the info right here. Apple. It was Apple Studio. Why didn't I get the info on the station? Yeah, so on Apple Music Hits, George Stroumboulopoulos is known as Strombo, and he's got a show on Apple Music Hits Monday through Thursday. So I don't know what day mine goes up, but check me out on that. He's gonna we did a good one, I thought. Talked about all kinds of stuff. We talked about you guys. That's the most important part. Yeah. I don't have Apple, boo. I'm sorry you don't have Apple. Am I blurry? Is this thing like picking up on my microphone but not my face? What happens if I just dim this a little more? Does that help? Let's find out. Is it better or worse? I'm a little washed out with all that light. That's probably better, huh? I feel like my face is a little blurry. It's a little better. Here, I'll turn it up one more notch. There you go. Let's draw some stuff. I'm gonna look at redemptions. Let's see here. New redemption. So I got old redemptions. Dilly and Bam Bam wants a sheep. Many Scissors wants a mix of LP album art. Binks wants Stitch Groot. Oh, dude. Hey, Cupcake. Really? You sent me a YouTube link? Really? Why do you guys do this? Don't send me links to things. I might have to start saying no links because... Not because... Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Hey, Cupcake. I am speechless. I'm speechless. You ready? You ready for this? This is the art request. This is the redemption that I just got. You guys seen this? I really didn't want to laugh, but I can't contain it. I can't help it.
And his name is John C.
Oh, that was great. We really were there. We really got there. It doesn't do anything after that, right? Right? Does it keep going? There's more, but I can't keep listening to the John Cena thing. Is there more? I'm scared to keep going. Hold on. Let me turn it way down. Oh my God, John Cena. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Ah, well. I was just checking to see if there was anything else. Okay. Cupcake. I will. Damn it. It has been noted. It has been recorded. Let's see what else we've got here. What is this? Crapnicknil22 says a 4x4 cartoon style. It's very random. It's very random. Oh my god, lots and lots of art redemptions. Rosanna358 wants an owl wrapper. Wait, why is this one from Marine MLM, but it's also from Crapnicknil? I don't know why that is. On behalf of somebody, you doing it on behalf of somebody else? Oh wow, you went deep on this one. Heavy Metal Benji wants Doofenshmirtz and Perry the Platypus. Which one is Doofenshmirtz? Is he like the doctor guy or something? What was that? Phineas and Ferb? Is that who that was? Perry the Platypus. I can imagine Perry the Platypus in my mind. I met the guy that started Phineas and Ferb. I met that guy one time. Super random. It's like my friend's cousin was like one of the lead artists on that show. Basically. Super weird. And she worked for him. He drew a Perry for us. It was cool. Okay, so we got a bunch of redemptions. I'm gonna refresh this one more time and see if there's any more redemptions, and then we'll move on. Okay, I think we're good for now. Doofenshmirtz. Wow. So many things. All right, I need to draw. Let's see this. This is going to be interesting. Apple Ribes or Apple Rebus requested a magic deer. So, okay, a magic deer, huh? That's a very specific thing. I don't know why. What's a deer? I'm gonna get a deer reference here. I'm like a deer silhouette. It's a good warm-up picture. Whoa, I'm on erase mode, that's why. Wait, do deer I'm gonna say, oh my god, I can't believe I can't remember. Is a deer specific to the animal, but then also specific to the female? Can I make a male deer with the, is that a stag? A doe is the female. Yeah, okay, great. Both are deer. So I can do the horns and I'm okay. What is a stag? Buck? So what's a stag then? What's a stag? Stag is also male. I'm not crazy. Who said? Why do I think stag instead of buck? Who says stag? Is that specific to like a region or something? Oh, the stag is like the king. All right. Well, you know what? It's for a tattoo. I'm just gonna do the head, I think, then. But oh, I could do this in whatchamacallit, with symmetry on. This would be interesting. Let's see if I can do with symmetry on. Done. Wait, what's up with that? Okay, cool. So let's do a little like this. And then the eyes. Those eyes are crazy. Little spooky. Oh, this deer's face is weird. Let's do the horns to just get straight to it and see if that is gonna work. If I need to fix this thing here. How we're good so far? The ears. I was gonna do the ears. I didn't do the ears, obviously. Do the. These are the ears. Oh shit! If I do that, I'm gonna very. It's all cross-hatched. Interesting. So I think the nose is too like low. Let's do this, erase it. Yeah. Move the whole thing down. Well, it's a little too cute now. It's a baby deer all of a sudden. Is it too cute? It's a little too cute. Move it down a little bit and it gets older. Ah! The longer his nose, the older he gets. see, how am I gonna do the color patterns here? Do this. All right. I think I'm gonna go with that as the shape, and then I'll here, yeah, let's go with that as the shape. Oh, they moved the opacity. So there used to be an opacity in 2 different places. Now the opacity is just on the layer itself. So, FYI. Yeah, shit. Let's see, symmetry. Ugh, how do I turn it off? All right. Let's look at these eyes again. They've got just these big, like, black eyes, basically. So I started with the assisted drawing on and turned it off so that we get more of the like symmetrical shapes, but then the actual drawing has got more of a hand-drawn kind of feel there. Too dark. Ah. Okay. Are we down with this deer? Okay. All right, figure out how to add a little detail to this guy. Have some shadows, just like a maybe some like a darker side here. Where's the magic gonna happen though? That's the question. How are we gonna add the magic? A glowing globe between the antlers. Isn't that the Jägermeister logo? Hold on. I'm serious. Oh, he's got a cross in between his antlers. Yeah. Jägermeister, the official drink of the church. Probably not. Man, I read this piece this week. Oh, it was last week. About the marketing behind Jägermeister. Like how it became a thing. Pretty interesting stuff, man. I wonder if I should do like add some like fill in all this. Because there is like a color variation that's supposed to go on their like head. Bear with me on this. This might look weird in the beginning, but I'm going to try and add a whole bunch of texture to it. Took a little inspiration from this Jägermeister beer. It's kind of cool. It's kind of got some cool situations happening here. Just starts to add like I am still playing Ghost of Tsushima, by the way. Game is awesome. Epic. It's a very long game. Oh, I'm not on the screen. It's my bad. Look at all this. Look what's been happening. Imagine the drawing. I know. Sorry about that. My bad. Okay, so with the horns. I'm going to take out some of this double outline I did here. Oh, yeah. All right, our magical deer. All right, magical deer. Dude, why is it? Stop. Snapping. Okay, hold on. I want to snap straight down. Hold on, is this the one? No, that's a rotation. No. There we go. Okay, so there's our magical deer. Instead of an orb, I personalized it. As requested. A magical deer. Okay. I think it came out pretty good. It's our next. It's our, we do a liquor to replace Jägermeister. Jägermeister had like a stranglehold on the metal market back in the day. Every single, do you guys remember that? Some of you were there. Every single metal festival that you'd go to, every rock festival was sponsored by Jaeger, and they all had like, they had like seemingly like barrels of Jaeger backstage. I did not like that stuff. I didn't like the culture of it. I didn't like the taste of it because it tastes like licorice, but I didn't like the culture of it. Like, people were just disgusting. Getting blackout drunk off Jaeger. I need a water. Yikes, man. God. Real hydration today. I don't know what's going on. There's some really good suggestions here in the art. Stitch Groot is a suggestion from Binks. Stitch Groot, meaning mashup Stitch and Groot. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna look up Groot drawing because wait, Groot illustration? Groot illustration? Yeah, I don't really get much different, but here's our Groot, or sorry, Stitch, and then here's our Groot. Stitch Groot, huh? They both got black eyes. I love Stitch's teeth. Stitch's mouth is so great. A great character. And then Groot has no nose, but Stitch has a nose. And then Groot's head. So let's do Groot's like top half of his face. And then Stitch's mouth and ears on top of it. So mouth. Yeah, I think that's the move. Is there? I thought there was a better like little like illustration of Groot here somewhere. All right, well, let's see a Stitch Groot. Fuck, if I go back, will it show that one? Oh, there it is. What's homeboy's name who draws this? Derek Loffman. Oh, he's good. I've seen his stuff on like Pinterest and Instagram and stuff. He's dope. Does Derek Loffman have a Twitch channel? He's sick. Smaller one on this side and then that on this side. A little bit of that. And then the eyes are gonna be basically like around here. Let's look at, oh sorry, you're not seeing my iPad. So there's my start on Groot. It's gotta have like some, a little bit of this going on here. It's gotta be uneven for it to really work. I need like expressive, more like expressive eyes here. Let's get a little, both of them have like all black eyes basically, so it's kind of like this. And then let's try to just do the mouth. Let's just do Stitch's mouth without the nose and see if that looks like a good mashup. Oh, that's too, hold on, that's too creepy. His mouth has more of like a, like almost like a, like this thing going on. And then very much like, almost like a Muppet mouth. And it's really thin towards the bottom here. Oh, he's got like two, actually, I've kind of fucked that tooth up because he's got like, usually has like a couple of teeth down here that are like that, and then bigger ones here. And they're not super sharp, like they're just sharp enough. The sharper you make them, the more scary he'll be. So I don't want him to be super scary. I want him to be a little, just like a little bit. He needs the ears though. So let's move him down here. And let's do, the ears are rad. Basically like, kind of start down here and go up here. And then they're like rounded out this way. And they basically go down like that. And then the back side of them is like, oh wait, hold on, that's too much. The back side of them is like this. So it's more like that. Maybe a little more like this, and maybe a little more around here. There we go. That's a little high. I wonder if I can take that. Hold on, let me see if I can just move this around and make it the right placement. Because his ears actually, Stitch's ears come down all the way down here. So I think I gotta push him up a little bit, but more like that, maybe. And then maybe end about there. Okay. All right, so he needs his little, like, I feel like he needs a little bit of this. Oops. Hand slip. Can I do that? Maybe just one eye. Well, let's do the other side, not that one. He's just got one Stitch eye, and then the ears have like a little like thing cut out of them here and here. Let's do this. Oops. Can I turn snapping off and magnetics off? That's probably better. Okay, and this ear is too much. Let's make it a little more chill. I wonder what would happen if I just took his face and like widened it a tiny bit, like just made it a little wider. Oh, you know what I need to do though? So I'm gonna reset that and I'm gonna turn him like this, and then I'm gonna do it. 'Cause I want it to be wider this way, and then do this. That's better. Maybe he needs to be, maybe I need to do his whole body. So his, sounds like we got an ad on the way. Excuse me. We're gonna hit a 60-second ad real quick. Be right back. There's his feet. Let me look at Groot again. Baby Groot real quick. So the shape of him is very, like, the shape of him is very Stitch. But maybe his coloring is, maybe I should kind of color him a little bit here. To get the sense of him being wooden. I wonder if, did Groot's like, no, he was all just like sinewy and, yeah. Oh, I didn't do the tongue, huh? His tongue has got to be in there. What do Groot's like feet look like? Oh, they're like stumps. Interesting. Okay, so maybe we'll do Groot back feet. All right. So let's do this. Let's take let's do this brush and do let's color him in a little bit. Let's start with some browns. I'm gonna go dark. Actually, maybe I should do. No, I'm just gonna go for it with the brown hair. Oh, you know what? No, I shouldn't color it until I get a better outline. Let me do the outline first. Let me get a solid outline. I'm gonna spend a little more time on this guy. I'm gonna spend more time on it because I like it and because it'll be fun. Let me start with a black outline. And I'm not gonna do it with that super gritty brush that I was using. I'm gonna use, where the hell is my brush? Wait, what happened here? I lost it. It was under sketching. Inking? There it is. I use a smooth inker. Okay. Alright, so. I'm gonna color this guy in today. Oh my god, this track is so funny. All right. So the top of his head is all like jagged wood, so gotta make that a little linear and like edgy. Ooh, this jam's quiet from the other day. Whoa! What's up, Raiders? And Matthew. Thank you for raiding. Today we're drawing. Some days it's a music stream. Some days it's a drawing stream. Today's a drawing stream. This is a fan request for those just joining us now. Who requested this? Binks. B1XER0. Binks. Binks0. Binks wanted to see a mashup of Stitch and Groot. So here was the sketch for those just joining us. And I'm inking it, and we're going to do some coloring next. When I was in like art school, I did a class on children's book illustration. And man, there's a lot of rules. there's a lot of like, you know, and I say that in quotes. Like, it's not like rules. You can break rules, but you should know the rules before you break the rules. Trivium rate. Oh, you got the Trivium. Matt has a Trivium logo in an emote, or it must be 2 emotes. That's dope. Wow. Smart. I like it. I don't have a Linkin Park emote. I guess I could do that, but I guess I could. But I just realized the music that's playing too. By the way, for those who are just joining and don't know about this channel, most days of the week I make music from scratch on the channel, and you know, half the time it's like joke music. Like half the time it's like that what you just heard, like with like KK Slider voice in it, which I always call Tom Nook by accident. Always. So I wanted to get this outline done first, because then when I do my coloring, it won't be like, I'll be working with the actual lines instead of like the sketchy lines. I find that my hands are like more shaky on some days and less shaky on other days. Have you guys seen the like, if any of you are on TikTok, there's like a there's this filter that like goes down the screen like this, and as it goes down it freezes everything. Like, it basically shoots a picture going like this, so everything as it comes down gets frozen, and everything underneath, if it's moving, it moves around, almost like when you do like a panorama style like picture. Anyway, a bunch of like neurosurgeons and doctors did that TikTok, and they were like, they do it of their hand, and then so you can see how still and how steady their hands are. Made me really realize how I am not made to be a doctor. Like, my hands are not super steady, and so like doing stuff like this, like, in fact, I always appreciated, like, I don't need, like, some drawings, like my drawing style is not super, it's like steady-handed, tight, like drawing. Like, there's always like little wobbles in it and stuff, which I love. Like, I actually grew up loving Garfield and, well, in particular, Peanuts. And one of the things that makes Peanuts look so cool is like the super wobbly lines that what's his name, Charles Schultz did. What are your favorite? Do you guys ever like? Were you ever fans of like newspaper comics or anime or comic books? I know on Twitch people nerd the fuck out, just be like, like super into like the most random things. Speaking of TikTok, Sage from this song. So you remember what I did? This was like, this song was the beginning of quarantine. I did this song, and it was before I even really had the Twitch channel, and did a contest, invited fans to like sing on the song and be part of the song. And one of the singers is this kid Sage, He goes by Phantom Sage. Young dude, like his speaking voice is super deep.
Like it's like down here.
Like he sounds like a Marvel superhero. And Sage is, but when he sings, he has a really broad register. So his he can sing super high and super low. And I, out of nowhere, this friend of mine sent me he sent me a link to one of Sage's, to this video. Look at this kid singing other people's stuff and listen to his speaking voice. He's such a crazy singer. And I was like, dude, he's like, have you heard of this guy? I was like, yeah, actually I have. I think that he, in this song, most of his vocals are supplementary vocals. I put female vocals in the lead on that song. But Sage is super dope. It's all situational. I felt like on that song, that was the kind of song that I wanted to hear a female vocal, but could have just as well been a male vocal. Maybe on a different track. Could have been a male vocal. Or different, not different track, but a different execution of the song. Let me just get I think with the, on his hands, it's a slight, this. I'm doing this as this is the ground he's sitting on, but having a slight variation in that rather than a straight line, just sits him on a flat surface, but gives it a little bit of perspective, a little dynamic. Here you can tell that the front foot is the front paw or whatever is in front of that back paw. This track it's pretty, sounds like One More Light. So I'm making these a little more wooden, his shoulders and stuff, a little extra, wooden detail. And it's almost like sleeves, the way his more wooden upper connects with the bottom of his more organic bottom paw right there, and then it becomes more wooden right here. That's kind of the idea. Oops. One thing about this, the newer Apple Pencils, if you double tap the pencil, it switches to eraser. So I'm still getting used to that. Why is this? I see the chat. You're talking about this is Misty's jam. Why is this Misty's jam? Misty's my dog. It sounds, because it's the sounds of Misty. Yeah. Was that part of the challenge on this one? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot. So I'm changing some of these, obviously changing some of these lines here. I wasn't as sold on. Should put a little shadow under his neck. That'll help make him a little more three-dimensional. There, that helps. Helps pop his head out. So these are like his toes a little bit there. And the bottom of his feet. Are like that. Even out the size of his toes a little bit. Let's see here. All right, so I think we got an outline. Fuck, that's not right. I really want this line to be kind of straight. Or smooth, I should say, not straight. There. Okay, let me get rid of the sketch underneath, and then we can start doing the coloring again here. So I wanted to use a different brush. I'm going to use like this painter brush I've been using lately. That looks is pretty, probably the right color for this. So I'm going to start with just like the shadows around his like shoulders, and so if the light's coming from up here down, then that's kind of the direction of the shadows. And if I round this out, it'll give the illusion, like if I make this a little bit round right here, it gives the illusion that he's got like a little belly. Over here, Should I make him like blue into? Maybe I should make his hands go blue into brown. I might have to do that with like airbrush. All right, I'll figure that out. I'm gonna do brown for now. This foot is facing kind of away from the light, so it's gonna be all dark. And then let me just take this out for a moment. It could almost like be. It could almost be Stitch wearing a Groot costume. Like. A little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of some of these little mistakes, these little overlaps there. Oops. And this is a little bit of a shadow here. Every time I'm trying to move the page, it like does that. Okay, now I need a dark bluish color for the Stitch part. So let's try and get like a, is it purplish? What's the Stitch color? Something like that? I think it's like that. Maybe I'll start with that. Is that about the same tone as this guy? Yeah, it's about right. I'll make his nails different color. Oh, we'll make his nails match his inside of his ears. It's like a pinkish color. So the head would leave a shadow on his ear right there, and then the rest of this would be not shadow. His mouth, his gums are pink, but his ears are like almost like lavender. Like, kind of like this color. What would this be here? Kind of like that, I think.
think that's right. Let's do his toes with that too. Actually, that toe is in shadow. This one is not. And this one just has a little bit right there. Okay. Let's actually go a little. Let's go. The rest of it like this. Maybe a little lighter. Yeah, that's better. Mashup of Stitch and Groot. Is it working? It's starting to work. It's the ears are really. The ears and like I said, like the ears and the mouth are like the. That's the jam. You know what I need to do? See how this edge, I have like the edge of this has like a little light color right there. I don't like how that sits. I'm actually gonna put a layer behind it and put this color behind it. There. So that what I just did is I put pink underneath that purple, did it on both sides, and it just smooths out that transition where the purple, when the purple like is thin, it goes into pink, not into white. This jam was the best. Right. And I'll just do the pink on this one. I'll just go, oops. I'll just go straight to the underpainted layer and just do it like this so I won't have to worry about what I just did up there at the top. I won't have to do that on this one because it's already there. Okay. Same thing with the blue, I think. Gotta make it lighter. Maybe even a little more cyan. There you go. Wow, lots of joke songs today. Lots of funny songs today. You guys are like, that's what you make 50% of the time, Mike. You on this channel, 50% of the time you make a goofy song. All right, let's get some Groot brown. So this is our starting color. I feel like it needs to go a little more orange. Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like. Kind of too dark still. It's probably good. All right, so, all right, cool. I'm gonna just fill, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fill all this in with this color, and then we'll come back in with some highlights on the brown. We'll do a third tone on the brown. And on this drawing, I decided I wanted to do like to color it all in by hand as opposed to like just filling, because I feel like that's gonna have a better, like you can see some of the scribbliness of it, and I feel like that adds to the hand-drawn kind of feel. It makes it a little less like graphic, and it's a little more like, oh, somebody like actually sat there and colored that in. Should make this a little bigger though to fill in this area faster. Same down here. Okay, now you can make it smaller again. Oops. All right. Cool. So you notice how when you use a bigger brush, the edges of it are a little more like fuzzy. If you're doing a drawing like this, you gotta make sure that the edges, if you switch brush sizes, it's not someplace that's obvious. Okay, so I want to get an even more bright, like yellowy kind of tone here. Maybe like that. Let's see what that does. Just kind of looking at some. Oops, still not bright enough. Be lighter. There we go. So again, the light is coming from the top right side. So make sure that, gotta make sure the light is hitting it up there. So like even to just do the edges like this, because the light would be touching all of those top edges. these guys in and leave a little bit of, and I'm not going to change brush sizes here because this really, then it'll be really obvious that I did. Like, gotta leave a little scribbliness in this section to make it look like, give it that texture. Okay. How's that? Get a little bit of this brown here again. And then this. Actually, why don't I put a little like light under his eye there? There. Yeah. Okay, and again, his lip, like right here on the top side. That's where the light's gonna touch. And I'm not going to color in a lot of this chest area here because I want to push that back behind these like arms basically. Shoulders got to be lit up. Then his shoulders stand out a little more, you know what I'm saying? And then again, top of the foot here. Maybe a little bit right there. Just right here. Okay. Let's do his mouth. So I want his what color here for his mouth? Let's figure it out. Maybe a little more pink, a little more brighter than that even. Let's see how that sits next to these guys. It's pretty good. Gonna be good? Yeah, it's gonna be good. Why don't I just do, you can get a little messy because I'm gonna do his teeth over top of this. So it doesn't have to be super tight. I'm just gonna quickly do this. Just make sure that I don't leave any white spots because I'm going to color in the teeth, but let me also get a lighter yeah. All right. We'll make his teeth slightly yellow, like just a tiny bit. because I want to be able to put like white highlights on them. Let's make them a little yellowish gray. Just a little bit. And I'm actually gonna take do a blue version of that too, and go a little darker, and just do a little shadow on some of them here on the top to make sure we know that there's a shadow there. And then I'm gonna go bright white. There, nice. Maybe I should do that down here on his toes as well. Like, just go with a brighter to make these shiny. You know what I'm saying? So now if I put a little of this on them, now they're like glossy. And then for his, actually his mouth needs a little more shadow. Let's go a little darker. Let's see. Too purple. A little more depth to the mouth. And then for his eye, I think we'll go purple. I think we want to just go purple right here. I know that Stitch's eyes are light blue, but I don't think that'll look as good. What is this? Ah, okay, good. All right, guys. Feeling it? Stitch Groot.
Stroot.
Or Gritch. That's funny. All right. Maybe a little highlight on these legs. Just a little bit. There.
There he is, guys. Stitch Groot.
This is silly. I like that drawing.
You take a little breather. Oh, it's already noon. Shit, I gotta go. I should do some Dave and Dave are here. Hi guys. Hi Daves.
Should do some questions.
I'm glad my iPad didn't crap out on me today.
That would have been not awesome.
Oh, you know what'd be cool, actually, before I just finish this, is like a little bit of moss. Like, I don't know if this is gonna, here, I'll do it on another layer. Just before I finish.
It's like, just like a little bit of like, just some dots of green. I don't know if I want to put any on his face. I think it's cool. Some lighter stuff.
I know Roger can
Yes,
tell us.
Roger.
Anyone who can play music on the piano like he does must know vast
Wonder if
amounts
that,
of interesting
if I
things.
should have done that on
Like
like the,
even where a
over the
baby
top
comes
of the,
from. That's true. Roger. Roger.
yeah, that's probably better.
Roger, where do babies come from?
Well, it just adds a little extra sparkle, doesn't it? There we go. Okay.
Stop touching it. Stop playing. Stop. Oh. Thank you guys for watching. I think I have to go. We have, oh my gosh, you know, we got all these subscribers. We got April City Minor. We got Salted Fox. We got KXIX, Major Ivan, TIHI 992, Hybrid Shinoda Gifted, Meteora 004 subbed, Astral Rejection subbed, Casey Blaze subbed, Hybrid Shinoda Gifted, CC7611 subbed, Marjo So What subbed, Matt Heavy subbed. Hey, what's up, Matt? Nog87 subbed, Raya Gifted, Calfrodo subbed, Roland Gunman subbed, Dead End Converse subbed, Yasmina93 gifted, and Anonymous Gifter gifted. And Koala Kaiser subbed just now. I'm looking for let me look real quick at our raid situation here. Oh, yeah, I already did those other raids. So, ooh, we have an Animal Crossing, LMAO Josie. Make sure if you are on the list for AC visits, I'm going to check those right now. Make sure you are available tomorrow. Gonna do Animal Crossing. I'm gonna visit your islands. And one sec. All right. Binks came with a big suggestion today to do the Groot. Super sick. Stitch Groot. Stroot. Gritch. What were the other names you guys came up with just now? Still looking for these raids. Hang on one sec. Here we go. All right, we're gonna try Hollywood Rebellion again. Let's see if they are on. Nope. Sorry, Vivian Riggs. Hollywood Rebellion's not on. Arad Empire wants me to raid Robbie V. Robbie V is not on. All right, looks like the raids are... Oh, got some more. Hold on. Did we already raid Bella Goldwyn? Did we raid Bella Goldwyn? We did, huh? So that was from Sneaky One. That was redeemed. And McAfee wants to raid DM Tesseract, who is not on. Nobody's on, guys. All right. We'll raid Matt Heafy back if he's on. Starting soon. Okay. All right. Raid back. It's the return raid. Enjoy. And tomorrow we're going to do Animal Crossing. We're going to try and do Animal Crossing with Magical 815, Cape 22, and LMAO Josie. See what happens. See you guys tomorrow.